Hello guys. Today, we're talking about common modal verbs in English.
Yes. Modals like should, must, could, and might help express possibilities, advice, and obligations.
Let's start with one of the most common questions. I should or I must, what's the difference?
Great one. Should is used for advice or suggestions, while must is used for something necessary.
Right. For example, I should clean my apartment today as advice, but I must clean it feels urgent.
Exactly. Must feels stronger, like an obligation. I must meet that deadline, no choice there.
How about this? I should watch that new TV series versus I must attend the meeting tomorrow.
Perfect. One is a suggestion, the other is a requirement. Do you have more examples?
Sure. I should drink more water versus I must take my medication every morning.
Great. Should implies a good idea, but must means there's no option but to do it.
Here's another. You should try this coffee versus you must turn in the assignment by Friday.
That's a good one. It shows the difference between advice and something mandatory.
Let's do more. I should relax this weekend versus I must finish my project by Monday.
Yes. One feels like a recommendation, and the other feels urgent, like a rule.
And if we talk about possibilities, we can use modals like might. For example, I might travel next month.
Right. Might shows that something is possible but not certain. Like, I might buy that dress I saw.
Exactly. It's not a sure thing, but it's possible. Another one. We might go on an adventure this summer.
Yes. But with could, it's still possible but sometimes suggests more ability. I could help you with your report.
Good point. Could is also used when offering help or showing capability, like I could lift this box for you.
Or, you could start with a new hobby. It's about possibility and offering suggestions.
Another modal we use is would. For example, I would go out tonight, but I'm too tired.
That's a great one. It shows something you're willing to do, but circumstances might stop you.
How about I would love to travel, but I'm busy with jobs this month? Shows a wish, but not possible now.
Exactly. It's expressing what you'd do if the situation were different. Would is great for hypothetical situations.
Let's give another example. I would buy that dress if it were on sale. It shows the condition for doing something.
Perfect. Here's one. I would have traveled last year. But the situation changed. A past hypothetical.
That's a good one. Would is really useful for expressing conditions and wishes that didn't happen.
And we can't forget about can. Like I can run 5 miles or I can speak English fluently.
Exactly. Can is about ability or permission. I can help you with your project if you need it.
Yes. And in questions, it's polite. Can you pass the salt? It's a softer request.
Right. It's asking if someone is able to do something. Or if it's okay. Like, can I join the meeting?
Let's talk about will now. It shows future action. I will finish the report by tomorrow.
Yes. Will shows intention for the future. Like, I will buy groceries after work.
It's very straightforward. Another. I will call you later vs. I might call you later. One is certain. One is possible.
That's a good example. Will is firm, but might leaves room for doubt. I will go for a walk later.
And here's another example. I will join you for coffee tomorrow vs. I should join you if I have time.
That's perfect. Will is a commitment, but should is more of a maybe, depending on time or situation.
Exactly. Modals add so much meaning to what we say. They help express intent, obligation, or possibility.
Absolutely. And they're not hard to use once you understand them. Practice makes it easier.
Let's use more examples. You should join us for coffee versus you must attend the conference.
Good one. Or, I should review my notes versus I must meet that deadline today.
Here's one. I could help you organize your living room versus I must finish my own project first.
Yes. Should is friendly advice. Must is urgent. And don't forget could for offering help or possibilities.
Absolutely. Here's another. I might redecorate my apartment versus I must fix the leak in my kitchen.
Nice. Decorating is optional, but fixing a leak? Not optional at all, it's necessary.
Let's do a few more. I could watch that TV series versus I must prepare for tomorrow's meeting.
And another, I should get some flowers versus I must call the plumber.
Good. Or, I might go for a walk versus I must finish my presentation by 5 p.m.
So, remember, guys, practice using these modals. They're key for expressing yourself clearly.
Understanding is the key, and that's what unlocks the ability to speak with confidence in English.
Yes. It's all about knowing when to use should, must, can, might, and will.
And don't forget, learning modals is a step toward truly becoming fluent in English.
Exactly. And becoming fluent in English is a goal for a lot of people. It just takes effort and discipline.
And if you ever feel stuck, just remember, skills need to be maintained. Keep practicing, and it will get easier.
Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips.
Yes, and if you have any questions you can comment. We're here to help.
That's right. Learning modal verbs helps you express yourself more naturally and confidently.
It sure does. And once you get used to them, you'll absolutely love how easy it becomes.
So take a look at the examples we shared today and try practicing with your own sentences.
Hopefully this should be an interesting video for anyone learning English, especially with modal verbs.
Yes. And remember, guys, this means you're erasing any doubts you have about using modal verbs.
With practice, you can live English and use these modals naturally in conversation.
Exactly. Keep practicing, and soon, modals like should and must will become second nature.
It's all about building confidence. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. Bye.